Not everybody's in frame, but that's fine. We're just doing the thing. Oh, God.
Okay, hold on, disconnect. I can mute your guy. Which one are you?
I'm Shay.
It will still have both of us come again.
There we go. I just
Good. Okay, I'll mute George.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Yeah, I was just telling everybody that we will definitely not get monetized on YouTube.
Chrissy, this is just another sign I need a new phone. Support us on Patreon.
I've played some stuff from people that were actually streaming on Twitch, and they got banned for a little bit because of it. They told me to stop using the soundboard.
Yeah, I'm fully prepared for us to not get monetized on YouTube.
It was just the memes that I have. Like there's the John Cena one.
Yeah, that's definitely.
But we will be having people support us on Patreon.
Literally had it for a month.
Nobody's watching yet, but that's okay. We're not gonna need a lot just yet. But I'm pulling out the visual aids and stuff so that...
Cat, you do not need
Okay, I do
Just
care.
a random sound clips I added.
I will try to regulate my audio. Is that enough you would need?
I need email.
Thank you for getting back to me on the font.
That's alright.
It's okay. I have a placeholder font for you for right now. We'll fix it later
It's,
before we put it on Patreon.
Yeah, 44 drop one for a stat, right? Or 46 drop the lowest for each stat. I need to roll for my charisma change.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Hey, is that with
Yeah,
the
I like the ones.
mute now?
What?
But I'm 14, I got some.
Okay. I don't know what he was saying before, but I heard the seagulls. So
Hey,
it was not
can you
that.
guys hear Chrissy?
Well, it's more so that I wasn't paying attention.
They can't hear you at all, I don't think.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I don't think they can hear you.
Damn it. Okay, hold on. I just got some shit to do. We'll deal with that in a minute.
That's the
They're sure a little bit. Not very much, but something.
yeah.
Well, I don't want to shout the whole time.
I wonder, hold on. I wonder if my mic is directional. Talking to normal voice
Can you
now.
hear me
It
now?
looks like we need to sell this whole party some new phones.
Hey,
Right?
Can you hear her now?
Can you hear me now?
How about now?
Did she say anything?
Guess not. Don't worry about it right now. We'll figure it out in a minute.
Yeah, we can,
Not very well, but
yeah, we can either relay or,
What I'm about to do is instead pull up my phone and have someone else watch the
we
game
can
while
hear
I'm
you
muted.
just fine. We just can't hear her. So
Yeah.
if anything, you might have to move it closer to her.
yeah, well,
Tell them what I
Which
said.
I bet you're using easy beyond, so it's going to be kind of hard because you need your phone.
well, I'm actually using my laptop right now, but, and
I'm
that's
about
not
to
that
switch from that
Yeah.
to my Discord
big. Yeah,
and have you watch the game log on D&D Beyond
Okay.
instead.
okay, so we're going to switch inputs, so, hold on one moment.
When you're disconnected, I will connect.
Alright. Uno momento, pork flavor.
Is that better? Is that better? Well, can you hear me or not? Is that a yes or a no? I don't care.
Bad thing, just start hearing the Jaws music.
Don't worry about sounds right now. Tell me if you can hear me, yes or no. Whoever wants to answer. Okay, I think Brandon spoke, but nothing came through. I heard that. Brandon, for some reason, I see your thing light up, but it does not do anything.
Chrissy, audio's not going in at all. If it's muted.
Can you hear me now?
No. If your audio's picked up, I can actually see it live, and you're not. Nothing's coming through.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Fuck! Sage, your turn. We will find someone who can do Discord.
Hey, can anyone hear me? Hello? Hello?
I don't have too many people on my Wi-Fi.
For whatever reason, I'm not popping up on yours as talking though, but I'm popping up on everyone else's. Are you sure you're not muted? Everyone else?
Well, maybe because I'm not currently on the call. Let's turn off my microphone and definitely first.
Hello? I'm still not coming through your laptop. That's weird.
No.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I guess my feedback is not going to.
Hello?
Yeah, I got Chrissy through Shade, but not herself.
Shade, turn yours off for a second. Just for a second, just mute it.
So,
Who else is... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's here. Oh, it's you, it's you.
I have muted everything.
Yeah, his mic's off and your mic's off.
reverberation.
I'm not
Only
muted.
your headset is off.
Both are off on my screen.
I disconnected.
Hey, here, this guy. Oh, I heard that guy.
No,
Hello?
fixed it.
Hello? Okay, mine
If
doesn't
you're
work.
talking, Chrissy, we cannot hear you. I don't even know if you can hear us.
Okay. Try Sage's then?
It worked well for Alex.
Yeah.
Turn this up. Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh, finally!
Well, my
Hey, I
microphone
can
was
hear
on.
Chrissy.
Thank God,
It's
okay.
not sensitive enough.
Don't anybody else get on Discord in the voice chat. Only the text chat, okay? Okay.
This will turn into a Facebook Messenger call.
It's about to.
Yeah.
It's about to.
And it's all the way up.
Okay, I'm pulling everything up that we need. I wonder how many people are like watching and seeing us just be a total shit show.
And they're all yelling that how to fix it.
One. Hello, whoever you are.
What's going on?
Wait, these are our struggles.
I hope you enjoyed our technical difficulties. I will very rarely be looking at the screen. So, enjoy.
Good luck, Godspeed.
Yeah, you get to see the shit show. Okay. So I've got podcast pulled up. I'll start recording once I get all my notes up. I need ChatGPT because some of my notes are in ChatGPT. And I need. I do need D&D on for the encounter tables.
Wow, I don't even have it.
What?
Oh, my soundboard. I don't have the Hunger Games one.
You know what? It's okay.
Yeah, it's funny.
It is funny, but it's like a very low priority right now.
Oh, absolutely. After all the tech support we just had to do.
Yeah, there's been a lot. Very low priority. If you find a cool sound, you find a cool sound, but we're not gonna cry about it if you don't.
Hello? I have horrible speakers, but my microphone is amazing. It can pick you all up all the way to here.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, no, that's what that's doing right now. The speaker is shit.
I heard you say that. But there, if we have to use...
Speaker tricks are for kids.
What are you streaming on, Christy?
Huh?
What do you stream on?
We're on YouTube right now.
Are you like YouTube?
What? Cameron?
Are you currently live?
Yes. Yeah, people are watching us be dumbasses right now. So if you want to be painted in a positive light, just be aware that everything we say is being broadcast, right?
And it will be used against you in a YouTube court of law.
Essentially, yes.
I want to meet Mr. Beast. I want to meet Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
What's the name of your?
So right now we are broadcasting from the Violet Flame, which is a Divination channel because it's the only thing I've got going that has enough subscribers to go live. I tried to make us our own, and I tried to go live on day one, and it said no.
Trying to start it just so I can have that on one
I can send you the link.
side of my screen. Yeah, send me the link, please.
Just gonna put it in the main chat. We're missing some people too. We don't have Darley. Let's see. Let's do a roll call. Let's see.
Office here.
Even looks very enthused. There you go.
Oh wait, crap! I'm in perfect view for everyone to see my tobacco.
You're like center of the screen.
I mean, do you want me to turn it?
Like perfect.
Nah, it would be glimpses of death.
Okay, so we have Arthur, we have Caius, we have Dead Chow, we have Corthax, let's see, Cam is on, so we have Marago, we don't have Mirden yet, we do have Kisuke, we do have Valen, so we are just missing Darley and Mirden.
Zach will be here in like 2 minutes.
Perfect. I'm checking on
Don't quote me.
Jumpman.
You can't do the quest without the princess.
Right? She's gonna mysteriously disappear again.
Into the astral plane. No, she got sick of a horrible disease. Sticky to the man. Neosis.
Well, I just sent her a message asking if she's playing tonight.
I love Squirrel Rock. Can you tell?
Yeah.
So that's that. Oh, I know what I was looking for.
Sage, you complete me sometimes.
What? Because I just give you the look of pain and just.
Because you're the only one who's gotten that reference. I say that so many times. I was like, what's wrong with you? It's like, it's a call. It's when Jack Black was a fake teacher and kidnapped a bunch of kids for money.
I'm gonna go ahead and start recording for the podcast. So in like 2 seconds we're gonna be live. Well, I mean we're live, but we're recording now. We're recording audio now.
No, we're pre-live. We're not live yet.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
the live.
we are live for our session 0 for season 2, and I have some guidelines for season 2 that I want to go through. They're fairly short, sweet, to the point, but this is kind of how things are going to be for Dicey Days as an entertainment entity. I'm not going to call us a business, because at the moment, we're not a business. We are an organization,
Yes.
and we are all contributing to being actors, writers, producers, etc. So, let's go ahead. I'm not really going to wait very long because I can always just send this out to anyone who's not here. But 7 things I love about Dicey Days. Fun first. The main goal of Dicey Days is to have an awesome time and create unforgettable stories together. Embrace the adventure and flexibility. Let's make the game exciting by bending the rules a bit, just for the narrative. Every action is going to have consequences, both good and bad, so let's enjoy the journey. The next thing I have here is carpe momentum, seize the moment. Dive in and let your character shine. The richer your backstory, the bigger your spotlight. Your choices shape our adventure, so embrace your role and make your role play. Bring your character to life through your actions and words. Use vivid descriptions and role play through charisma checks instead of rolling dice. Now, we will still roll dice when we need to on those, but it's going to kind of determine if you get advantage, disadvantage, or if you even have to pull out a die at all. Engage deeply with the scene to make our adventure more enjoyable for everyone. I do want it to be a role play first, because sometimes just waiting for people to say what they rolled takes up a lot of time in the podcast. It's not interesting to our listeners.
Very true.
Intro and recap. At the start of each session, share a fun fact about your character. We'll also do a quick recap to refresh everyone's memory and set the stage for our next adventure. Creative storytelling and interaction. Let's build on each other's ideas with a yes and approach. If adjustments are needed, the DM can say no, but to keep things on track. We'll have unskippable moments, red dinosaur moments for important events, and green dinosaur moments for respectful, engaging conversations. I'm not going to pull out the puppets right now because they are in a box somewhere.
Understandable.
That's okay, yeah.
But I will call red dinosaur moment for a point of order, or green dinosaur moment when you're free to just chat and talk. Session management. To keep our podcast fun and clear, we aim for sessions under 2 hours. The DM will manage pacing by finding good stopping points, keeping things exciting, re-engaging everyone, embracing cliffhangers, and ensuring scenes are tight for easier editing. We'll handle party splits by switching focus smoothly. So when the party does split, just be patient, wait your turn, I will get to you guys.
No worries.
So we have had a lot of those, so I figured we'd need to address it. And then finally, team effort and rewards. This is a part that I'm really excited about because I'm coming up with some fun little things. So we're all writers, actors, and producers on the same team with the goal of creating engaging entertainment content while having fun. After sessions, we might record extra discussions or one-shot adventures for bonus content, and released at the end of each season. We might, put the discussions and definitely the one-shot adventures. Your feedback is super important, so share ideas to help us improve. And we'll celebrate brilliance and humor with inspiration points for comedy gold and significant milestones. At the end of each campaign, we'll split Patreon profits evenly after covering expenses like editing software and art commissions. It's a fun way to highlight contributions that make our game memorable and say thanks for everyone's efforts. Now, comedy gold. When you guys say something extremely hilarious, I've got some D4s set aside for extra inspiration. This will be used during that session. If you don't use it during that session, it's just gone. It's not, it doesn't roll over. Because I do remember, I was listening to the podcast on the way to work the past few days, and I do remember us having just a little bit of an issue with remembering where some inspiration came from. So that's going to be just the rule on inspiration. It lasts through that session, and then it's gone. You don't burn it. But I do have some extra D4s set aside, which I will award during the session for absolute hilarity, cleverness, etc. I'm going ahead and pulling those out. I have more than what I need, but that's fine. And then we won't be using my visual aids much today, just because a lot of the time it's already being taken up by the description. We're we're already 6 minutes in of just me babbling. But we're not officially in the session. How many people are on Discord right now? We have everyone?
I believe so. I mean, there's 4 of us.
I guess Darla left the party. She's not answering me. So, oh well. No Darla today.
Season 2.5.
She's in the other castle.
You had her. You were holding her hand last.
She already found Sonnett and she's abandoned us.
She just forgot to tell us all.
Or much worse, who?
That brings me to the plot for season 2.
Oh my god, who are you?
Who are you? Darley? Yeah, that's something like that. I would have remembered that. Pretty keen.
Meanwhile, she's the only one who's actually watching the live stream.
That might be what it is. Okay, so I'm going to do a recap and then we'll get into our introductions and then we'll get into our session.
Okay.
So, the party began their quest to find Princess Sonnett by exploring her chambers and the Temple of Saloon, uncovering dark secrets and gathering clues. They encountered various challenges, including navigating the mysterious Door of Many Knobs and exploring Starjetspire, where they registered with the Adventurers Guild and faced werewolf attacks. Throughout their journey, they confronted corrupt leaders, uncovered hidden truths about the Temple of Saloon, and formed a telepathic link through the blood of the Elizabeth Hydra, which you guys don't know yet. Recent events saw the party's memories altered by the Hydra's song, which recent events are about to ensue momentarily, leading to disorienting experiences and a new dark purpose to reach Lake Miyakayarbi, which applies to some, not all, while they struggled to maintain their focus on rescuing Princess Sonnett amidst these complex challenges. Now, at certain points, I will be addressing certain pieces of the party and not others, due to things that people do and do not remember. I'm also looking for those things. In the meantime, okay, I found it. Anyway, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. We've got 2 new players with brand new characters that, as of this moment, technically nobody's met. Some will be accepted as a member of the party who was always there. Some will be like, who the fuck are you? Either way, we're about to hear from them. So what I want to do first is I was going to make the fact theme Leo and Vice's anniversary party and what everyone was doing, but Leo is also not on Discord at the moment. So we can do whatever we want with our facts today. We'll do that next time when everybody can be here, because I'd love to actually have everyone included for that. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to kick it off with Vice, the Bard, who is hosting you guys with his husband Leo, who's out on errands with Darley right now. That's where they are. They're on errands. They're doing important things. Probably at the farmer's market, selling our crops.
Understood.
Yeah. So one of Vice's favorite things to do is he likes to go down to Ville de la Paix, naked as he always is, in just his Kiss the Cook apron, because he knows they hate it. And he likes to go to the local theater and ask them if he can perform a one-man show. And he was successful once. They let him do it once, and never again. And we don't talk about it.
Except for that.
By the way, I'm Chrissy. I'm the DM, the editor, and several NPCs. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. My name is Sage. I play the dark and brooding Eladrin monk / blood witch hunter named Corthax Delrix. Fun fact, the entirety of my monkhood, I have not worn shoes, therefore I am still barefoot.
Okay.
I guess I will go next. My name is Alex. I am playing the male reborn warlock named Caius Carthalion. Fun fact about him, he has a familiar octopus named Squilliam.
Can we get to meet Squilliam here soon?
Yes.
I know we talked about that. I'm just making sure I have the game all up. Okay, who wants to go next?
My name is Paul. I am a 3-foot tall turtle man. I'm an artificer. I have made all sorts of tinkerings, but the most interesting thing about me is that I am a retired professor of artificy, out exploring the real world and putting the magic into practice for the first time, really ever. My unique calling card is that some people call me the Tower of Power. I have a medium-sized mechanical steel defender that is shaped like a turtle, which I will be riding, and then I have a tiny homunculus servant that is also in the shape of a turtle that rides on my head. I am 3 turtles in a trench coat.
You can have an inspiration for 3 turtles in a trench coat. I like that. It's just the one though.
Well, excessively large trench coat.
And if anything's enough to make you mad, you can also avoid those because you're near me. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay, go for it.
I'm introducing my name, right? First, like my actual name.
Yeah, introduce yourself and then your character.
Alright, my name is Zach, and I'm going to be playing the human druid named Mirrodin. And I think my fun fact, my druid is, he's being able to, I don't know, I don't want to spoil it.
Well, just something
He likes the
fun.
color green. We're going to go with that for the first one.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Hi, everyone. My name is Steven, and I play Deb Chow. He is a 6'9" dragonborn. Not many is known about him because he likes to stick to himself, but he is from Abir, land of the Dragonborns, and he's traveled quite a ways away. He doesn't explain why he has, but one thing I am willing to share with you all is he loves reading books, but he never buys them. So he'll walk into a bookstore, read it for hours, and then just leave.
Fair enough. How do you feel about libraries?
Perfect.
A hoard that can never be his.
Okay, so he won't check them out. He'll just go read them for a minute and then leave.
Does he
No, he won't set foot in it because it's an addiction. Because that's free books.
Did he,
Oh,
did
man.
he ever
You
get
had
the
a
card?
fun time at ours, though.
Would he not want to open his own library?
He never got the library card.
No, he did.
He's
We
got his
did,
library card, yeah.
Well, then.
Everybody's got a library card except Mirrodin and Morago. Speaking of Morago, if you want to go next, go for it.
I was just waiting. Alright, my name's Cameron. I'm playing Morago. I'm a tiefling bard. I suppose my fun fact, not so fun fact, is my girlfriend got turned into a fucking bear. So, gotta deal with that. Hold your applause, hold your applause.
I was replying to Adrian. She's like, oh, is that tonight?
Me girlfriends eat bears.
Full on brother bear.
I was on a grave.
Yeah, brave also.
Better than getting turned into a bee.
Your mom got turned into a bear. Okay. I think Kiskis and Valen are the only ones left. I think.
I'll go ahead and go next.
Alright.
So, Wayne here, friendly neighborhood Wayne anyways. I play a half-elf rogue, Kiske. And fun fact about my character is, I may be a rogue, but I do take some artificery, and I'm turning into a gun.
Guess that leaves me.
Yep.
Alright, best for last. My name's Brandon. I play a high elf sorcerer ranger named Valen. And fun fact is, I love learning about things.
Nice.
Very nice.
We all love learning.
Sweet and simple.
Short, sweet, to the point. Adrian did just see my message, so she might hop on in a minute. I'm not sure. We'll give her a minute. Adrian, you don't happen to already be listening, do you?
Nope.
Well, I'm going to recap just this past week's events for everybody. So, in the past week, the party has experienced a series of disorienting events. The haunting melody of the Olithic Hydra's song had altered the memories of some members, leaving them with a new, dark purpose to reach Lake Ninkayargi and feed the Hydra. But, again, not everybody knows that. With that being said, we're going to start in the lost episode. I'm not going to make everybody re-record the whole episode, but I do want to make it known that we are meeting our two new compadres for the first time. I think... Hello? Is
You know me?
You are here! Yes! Okay.
Yeah, I flipped what today was.
Oh no! You almost missed it. You almost missed your chance to introduce yourself. But it's okay, because you can still do it. So we're doing introduce yourself and your character and a fun fact. And it doesn't have to pertain to Bison Leo's anniversary party. We're going to save that until Alex is with us.
Let's see. Hi, my name is Adrian. I play Darling, and goodness gracious, I don't even know what to say. I don't know. Oh God, what should I say?
Favorite color, favorite book.
You're the king's daughter.
Favorite pastime. Contribute to the lore on Sonnett and her personality.
Favorite childhood memory.
Favorite pony.
Favorite pony, yeah.
Favorite food.
Whatever you want.
Okay, so my name is Adrian, and okay, my name is Adrian, and I play Darling, and I am the unofficial daughter of the Queen. Did I lose you?
No, we're here.
No,
We're
you're
here.
closest. We were just waiting to see if there was more. Alright.
Left, and I was like, oh God.
Do what?
It went off, and I was like, oh God, no.
No, we were just all quiet. I apologize. There's like 6 of us in a room right now using the same Discord, so we're all just trying not to interrupt each other.
Oh no, I get it.
Okay, so I'm just looking over some information. Right click.
No, you're good. I'm sitting here trying to get my character sheet pulled up.
Fair enough. Okay, so I was just telling the party that we're gonna start during the events of the lost episode. We're not going to fully re-record that episode, but we are going to introduce the party to our new party members before we jump into the description of everybody, like losing their respective memories and such. So I will set the scene. Okay, so everybody start. Where do I want to start? I want to start with everybody re-entering Starship Stire. We have just discovered that Sonnett had essentially stolen back the carriage and signed it under Vice's name to throw you guys off the trail. This being your only hot lead to find Sonnett, you go in search of this mysterious man named Vice, whom Kisuke kind of knows. Backstory on that is at some point during some adventures in Northeast, Vice was helping Kisuke's Thieves Guild and then immediately turned around and helped the police to throw them in jail. Because he is chaotic good and his only code is that he wants to help. He has no loyalty other than to his husband, Leo. But y'all don't know that yet. You're about to know it in like 5 seconds. So as you guys went in search of Vice, you made your way through the farmer's market because you heard that he was there selling his produce. While there, you did see someone wearing Sonnett's last known outfit. She turned out to be a fortune teller who foretold of a major betrayal, which very shortly after wound up being Vice cursing Kisuke briefly to not be able to say that Vice knows anything about Sonnett. As y'all made your way to Vice's house, you did run into some bandits who also bear him ill will due to the way he handles his helping. Here in the bandit camp, you guys are making 2 new friends as you chat along the way. These bandits are hiring you to rob Vice's house, and now you guys, you can talk. You can roleplay this out. There will be no need for rolling. You're just going to talk, introduce yourself, to get to know each other as a party. And if you don't know who wants to go first, you can roll for initiative.
That's what we can do.
You want to do that? Alright, I'm pulling up the game on so I can watch. Everybody just roll for initiative just to decide who gets to talk first. Next 20. Okay, so.
I'm first for stage fright.
I got 20 plus 4.
Tell you.
Pretty good.
Alright, so let me make a note here.
20.
You know, it's very 24.
Okay, so for that. Oh, we're not getting monetized on these. That is all up to Patreon.
Frankly.
Until it brings back Danny Phantom, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Everybody got some pretty good rolls.
Yeah, it's honestly a red herring for how tonight's going to go.
Right? Well, luckily, we don't have to roll a lot tonight. I'm just making notes of who got what real quick so that I can not have to scroll back and forth. up being Darling. Wait, did you do yours with a meat die?
Oh, what that?
What?
A real dice?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
21.
Um,
Oh, meat and greed. I thought when I don't have a flesh die.
Yeah.
Meat, as in you roll it with your hand meat.
It's cube steak.
Now I want a flesh D20.
Yeah.
Just making sure that you rolled it in person.
121
Okay.
eyeballs.
Okay,
Yes.
so still our highest is going to be Darley with a 24. We have Kisuke and Deb at the same time with a 21.
I nominate Kisuke.
Kisuke, then Deb, so I'm going to put Deb at a 20. Okay.
Let's roll everything you're done. We'll detect a place on their initiative.
I'm just going to let ChatGPT put it in order for me. Okay, so we have Darley. For some reason, it put Kisuke after Deb. Not sure why. 21 is higher than 20.
It's my patron.
There we go. Okay, Darley, Kisuke, Deb, Valen, Cortex, Arthur, Caius, Margot, Mirden. So, that's going to be the order. And Paul went to the potty, but he'll be back in a minute, and he's 6th on the list, so. Yeah, we can go ahead and start. He won't be long. Or not.
I mean, Darlene was supposed to start, right? She was first on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Can she hear me?
Yeah.
Darla, can you hear me? Adrian? Hello? Can you hear me?
Bueller.
hello?
Hey,
There we
now
go.
we can hear
There we
you.
go.
Hey, you're just talking. We can hear.
I couldn't. Nobody in this room could hear.
Bueller.
Bueller.
The
I'm
curse.
here.
We hear you now. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on?
Dude, you missed all the technical difficulties at the beginning. It's fine. We had so many. I guess we can just wait on Paul anyway. It shouldn't be long before he's done in there. Unless he's
I
thinking.
noticed new names. I
So-
noticed new names in the roles, and do we have like actual new people, or are these
Yes.
NPCs? that you
No,
put
these
in?
are new people. Say hello, new people.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
These are Zach and Cameron. Zach plays Mirden and Cameron plays Morago.
And just to recap, them two are with the bandits that were just now meeting, correct?
Yes.
And
This
what-
is how they're entering the party.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't kill this.
Right?
Yeah.
For real though. Oh my god. All right. Hi, you people. I'm Darley. How are you guys? Good. Great.
If any of the party members who originally are with us before today remember anything about the lost episode, please fill in the gaps. Otherwise, this is all brand new.
Me?
I don't remember anything about the last episode, so I'm like at a loss. I'm like, what I'm saying.
I remember a bunch, but I definitely remember me and Deb Chow doing a totem move, and we almost killed the general. Right? Yes.
You were going to,
We were
yeah, and
going
then you
to.
decided not to for some reason.
Because one of us rolled good and one of us rolled horribly.
Yeah.
Fair.
And it would have resulted in a character's death.
Yeah.
We almost had that in a one shot. Anyone watching? We have 3 viewers! Hello, viewers!
Hello.
I forgot to bring my dice with me. Everyone's probably like, what are these people doing?
Aren't they?
Fucking weird.
Hey, language. This is an adult-friendly entertainment site.
Russian salt club in an apartment.
2 of the same D8.
Water cups.
Dip in the fridge.
You like this, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Room temperature?
I prefer it warm.
I mean, if you
I
want,
feel like sliding.
I am so confused of why I have 2 identical D8s instead of a D10 percentile.
Many thanks.
we need an
So confused. But what were you about to say, Steven?
With what you were saying, if you want, we can do where Deb has an internal monologue, where he can like refresh everyone's memory of how things got to the way they were with the bandits.
This time on Dicey Days.
Here's what I want to do,
Yeah.
actually. Yes, I want you guys to just recap that episode from memory because I think it's going to be hilarious.
The
It's
entire
all
time.
from Dead Child.
Yeah.
That's fine too.
The entire time it's just Dead Show and just go,
This is how everyone finally gets their name from Deb.
Okay,
Right.
if you guys are seriously going to let Deb Chow do it, just know the consequences of such a thing.
I am totally on board. I don't care. Go for it.
So y'all are on board with this.
Yep.
Yep,
Alright.
I'm here for it.
I'm going to make sure this is still recording. It should be. Yeah, we're good.
Alright. So just for context, this memory is taking place, or this moment's taking place when Deb is first meeting everyone together at the bandits. And now he's just going to start thinking out loud. Why are we wasting our time here? I mean, I understand that Bottom Friend wanted to come here, and Sad Friend, I mean, I know we're helping her, but how? I'm confused. Oh, that's right. That's right. We were at the inn, and we were conversing with the innkeeper about something. And then that led to me writing Bottom Friend for quite a while. Oh, by the way, how are you doing down there, Bottom Friend?
I'm okay.
Good to know. I'm going to go back to my internal monologue, okay?
Back to
All right. And so along the way, we found out that Sonnett came through, and that through one means or another, we found out that Sonnett was heading over to Vices. On our way there, we came across this lovely, somewhat attractive group of members who look questionable, but trust me, they're good people. Their swords have seen many bloods. And so, you know, we just happened to stumble across each other. We're having a nice conversation, and it turns out we all might be friends. We all want to go say hello to this gentleman who can help me find my main Sonnett. And that's where we are now. Bottom Friend, does that sound about right?
Yeah, that pretty much covers the spread.
Cool, now make sure you stay out of my mind next time. And then he goes,
But
that-
wait.
and that concludes his inner monologue.
By the way, I gave you comedy gold for keeping it moving, and also, I guess I just knew that really good line at the end was going to come up. If anyone at any point thinks someone deserves a comedy gold, which, Adrian, you missed this, is a D4 of inspiration for saying something absolutely hilarious or contributing in a big way, like keeping it going when nobody remembers what the fuck happened, then speak up and be like, hey, this person needs some comedy gold. If I hear a lot of laughter, I will also shout.
And so,
I'd like it to be said that in the background of your entire monologue. You just hear, no.
can't get you out of my head, Bottom Friend.
And it's one per episode, but keep them coming.
And then with that, I guess to keep the conversation rolling, Deb will look over at the two new party members and will look at Miranda and just goes, how much blood have you dripped on those blades?
Mirrodin, how much blood have you dripped on your blades?
Dude, I don't even know at this point.
So,
Although, most of the time it's on my claws, not my blades, and then I have to clean it off my hands because it gets in my nails. It's kind of nasty.
That's fair.
And then Deb looks down at his own claws and just goes, word. You are now Claw Friend. I love you, Claw Friend. We now know the pains of having claws. And Deb reaches out for a fist bump at Claw Friend.
You accept the
Yeah,
fist bump?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, we can go back up into the order, or if everyone's comfortable just hopping in, go for it. I will not actually move the story forward until everyone has spoken to each other.
I'm still trying to contemplate whether or not if I can still hold Deb up. Wait, didn't you make us roll like every so often for that one too?
Yeah.
Yes. Since in canon I don't think anybody actually fell down, I'm not gonna make you do that right now unless you just want to.
I think it's along the lines, is anyone going to notice this? A 6'9" dragonborn riding a how tall again?
Oh, like 6 foot.
How close to the fire are y'all? Or are y'all off to the side doing this?
Y'all are just on a trail walking
Yeah.
around with these bandits, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were on campus.
Y'all are
No.
all walking. So to set the scene again, everyone is walking with these bandits, following them to Bice's house because they know where he lives.
And all the while, Deb is riding Corthax.
Yeah,
Mm.
like father-son thing.
One reason is because they want to have fun. Second, but the more embarrassing reason is Deb's legs were
Because of
stuck in
the
Corthax's dreads.
Most fascinating. I'm going to have to study you in some future time. I'd like to empower my machines to be as capable as you. Are you not tired at all?
Absolutely not.
I just scribble on a notepad.
Most
interesting.
Do you think you could handle more weight on top?
For the baseline of what's at the end of this. No.
Are you sure? Even if it's a small creature?
What are you trying to put on me?
I'm a small creature.
I was not thinking you, but you hear me say a few words, and a little octopus appears in my hand. Meet Squilliam.
I reach out and hold Squeak.
I reach out and Squilliam just like slowly crawls over onto your hand.
This is when we find out that Deb Chow is terrified of octopuses.
Well, no, I was going to say, in between this, Deb's tail slowly reaches around and just moves Corthax's hand away.
The sun. But why?
Too much flying.
Don't forget to talk to our invisible friends.
But they're invisible.
So,
I can't see them.
Hey,
they're here.
So just to make sure.
I will literally set up plushies if you guys need a visual aid to remember that there are people in Sage's phone.
So just to make sure,
Oh,
Margot and Murin, they pretty much separated from the bandit camp and they started walking with us.
Yeah,
Are we-
along with all the bandits. Like, everyone's
okay,
going.
okay,
You
I
can
thought
talk to NPCs too, but I really want you guys to talk to these new player characters.
I'm caught up now. So, yeah, we're just kind of walking along. I kind of look over at Margot, and I just casually conversate and ask him how long have you really been with the bandits? Really?
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Don't they? Don't they?
Yes, love biblioteca.
Switch over to Discord to see if it's lighting up. Can you hear us?
Hello? Hello? Damn.
Okay,
Can anyone hear us?
who's casting silence?
It wasn't me.
I'm pretty sure it's because we have a fuck ton of people on Wi-Fi.
Maybe.
But our service here sucks. So. can hear you now.
Uh,
Ha! We restored the sound!
Hello?
Now we can. I just love when Discord is an asshole.
Hello?
yeah, pretty much.
We are here.
Good, we can hear you now.
I didn't even hear. You know, next time I switch.
One of you.
Okay,
So,
so start that scene again.
so we're walking along and everything, still totemed up with Deb Chow, and I lean over to Margot and I ask her, how long have you been with these babies? Really? Honest. I gotta know.
It, I'm guessing not too long, to be honest with you.
Oh, just a heads up. You haven't lost your memories yet at this point. It's okay if your character still, for some reason, doesn't have a lot of recollection, but you don't have to play it as having lost your memories yet if you don't want to.
No, that's my
Okay,
legitimate reaction.
just making sure.
So you haven't been with them
And you-
long.
No, I don't think so.
What about your friend?
My friend?
Mirrodin?
I've been here for quite a while, to be honest. I just happened to run into this dude. He found I could turn into a cat, and he just started shoving me in windows.
And that is how you yes and.
You can turn into a cat.
Yeah. It's not my favorite party trick, because, I don't know, kind of small, but it's nice sometimes.
Okay. Well, that can come in handy. Definitely as a baby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do you know, like,
This is
I mean, honestly, I don't even have to, like, shapeshift sometimes. Like, you know, as a druid, nobody really expects you to do anything bad, so I can just, like, pretty much walk in anywhere. But it's, I don't know, sometimes it's more fun just being an animal and just listening in on everybody's little secrets and stuff.
I want you to know I picked up my cat and I showed him to the camera and I said, "This is Mirrodin."
Yeah.
So you're canonically now an orange fluffy cat who's very concerned right now.
Yes, Deb Chow. Ask Catman. Does he lick himself to clean?
As much as I love the soft talking, microphone's way over here.
Welcome back. So, Mirrodin. Are you there,
Yes.
Mirrodin?
Yes, sir.
My
Man,
confidant.
whatever you got.
My
Barefooted friend.
Yes. My confidant above me here would like to ask you a question, but he's very soft-spoken, and he can't really project his voice right now. He wanted to ask,
Is he mute?
almost, he wanted to ask, since you turn into a feline, do you lick yourself in private?
This question, to be totally honest with you.
Don't be bashful, I don't care. He wants to know, it's not
Yeah.
me.
And you just hear.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's like, you know, it's no.
I'm
we're just gonna say no.
No?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, okay.
You're lying.
Between you and me, maybe.
Okay, I'll take that answer.
I'm very curious. Is it easier to bathe as a cat or in your normal form?
Or is it easier to bathe as a different animal other than a cat?
Do you have a preference?
Was that a
Just getting here.
okay? Is it easier to bathe as a cat, as a person, or as something else?
To like, to what? Me as a cat?
To
To
bathe.
bathe.
To bathe.
To bathe.
Clean yourself.
You know, honestly, like, cats are just kind of convenient, if I'm being really honest. Like, it's, you know, not everywhere has a good place to bathe, and, you know, being a cat sometimes just works. Could you just shapeshift into anything else and then jump into a river or something? I mean, you know, I guess, but, you know, the way of licking yourself. Why is everybody pounding me right now.
And the question remains,
I've been
when,
thinking pickle questions.
That's for,
I feel like I already answered this.
no, he gets a green one.
well, the question remains, when you turn back, does your mouth taste of cat?
I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of instinct. Once you become a cat, I'm like 90% cat, and so I just, I just start doing cat things. It's just me. Like it's just my brain.
Can't fully cook.
It's me wondering why I'm doing these things and then not having any control over doing these things.
Would you ask the moon, why does it shine?
Y'all have progressed about 3 feet during this conversation.
Honestly, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
cat stride.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Darla, it's nice to see you again.
You say as you've been with her for at least a full night.
Did you enjoy
Oh,
it?
yeah, I haven't really seen you since two and a half hours ago when we woke up.
Sorry, that was loud. I'll scoot in my chair.
Darley, how are you holding up? I know we're still trying to find your sister, and I know you've been very stressed. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
Doing alright, I'm confused and I just want to know why Sonnett is doing what she's doing. I have no earthly idea what is going on.
Oh, don't we all want the answer to that question? The sooner this mystery is solved, the sooner your family can get on to living as it should.
Yeah, the story will be over too, so I'm just, like, I don't want this to end, but I also don't want, I do want to figure out what's going on, but I don't want the adventuring with my friends to end.
Well, try and put your mind at ease. Wherever she is, she seems to have a plan, and she seems to be safe.
And even then, when we finish once we do find her, it does not mean that we have to stop adventuring.
This is true.
Oh yes, this has been quite fun. I would be delighted to continue adventures with this group.
I'm going to move to pickpocket one of the bandits.
Okay. For this, I will have you do a roll. Are you going to pickpocket one of your new party members, or are you going to do a random NPC bandit?
Random
Okay. Roll those with me. You did beat his perception, so not Mirden and Marigo on your, let's say, are on your left, but on your right there is another NPC. He's walking slightly ahead of you, so you're a little behind him. You can reach right into his back pocket and grab whatever is in there.
What do I find?
You find. You know what? I'm just gonna creep through someone's inventory and pick something. I think that's a fun
You find
idea.
another random octopus.
Hey, who lost the squid?
I like that you're trying to stealthily pickpocket someone while you have a 6'9" dragonborn on your shoulders.
This is still fast though.
This one's boring.
Because the whole trick is they're too busy looking at me going, what the, why?
The art of misdirection.
That's somebody.
Like a cradle.
I was told I'd be in the high ground. So it stays with me at all times.
Y'all gonna really
It's
laugh.
just distraction.
Y'all really gonna laugh when I turn this guy into a turret.
Alright, you snatch a handful of bullets.
Okay.
Pocket full of shells.
Just a handful of loose, mismatched bullets for various guns, and you get 20 of those. The one nat 20 is the I'm kidding. There will be more. First nat 20 on my part, though. I heard you trying to speak Darley, but I could not hear what you were saying. So I've got the game log here too if you want.
Hello? Hello? We cannot hear you.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hello?
I can hear Keisuke. Can you hear us?
Balin? Margot? Yearman?
Anyone?
Hello? Dealer.
Bueller?
Oh shit!
I turned my Wi-Fi off. I've got 2 bars.
Soda pop came at my elbow.
Soda pop. You'll get comedy gold.
Soda pop you want?
I didn't already award you comedy gold.
No, because for a
Did
split
anyone
second, I
there?
thought it was a legit
Hello?
That's fine.
Hello.
Can y'all hear us?
I can hear you.
Testing.
Haha! The sound is restored.
Welcome back.
Huzzah!
Where have we been in the room with us?
Is the sound in the room with us? Is that what you said?
Okay.
We have 4 viewers. Haha!
I immediately look at Kisuke and hand him the handful of bullets.
Oh, that's nice.
I have no use for such.
Just sneak them into his pocket.
Oh, yeah,
That would
yeah.
be
Reverse pickpocketing.
Can I go to?
Yeah, Keisuke, roll opposed with Cortex. You're going to roll perception, and he's going to roll sleight of hand to see if he can just sneak these into your pocket.
Okay, well, how's 22?
You do notice.
Yeah, he knows.
I just give him a look that says, I understand.
Don't need these on your game.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Okay.
In the meet, I'm right there with everybody. So Margot and Bearden, what do y'all think about these bandits? They any good? Like, party-wise?
I mean, they're alright. I mean, they're like, I'm probably better, but like, they're nice.
You know what? I think these guys suck. You should join us.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, heck, we got this big old dragon dude on top of this other barefoot dude. Don't forget about our turtle, and let me tell you, this turtle is freaking scary.
Let me use the paw friend as a turret, and I'm in.
Keisuke for referencing that one shot. You have an inspiration 1d4, Keisuke. And y'all have now advanced 12 feet past that 3 feet from before. So you're a little bit closer to Vices. Y'all are just kind of casually strolling, having a good time. If at any point y'all are just ready to progress the story and just montage it for a minute, holler. But I'm glad everyone was fine with just chit-chatting and getting to know their new characters.
Well, I want to hear some out feedback from Balin.
Mm-hmm.
Or was he talking when I was in the restroom?
So wait. So no offense to Meriden, but what about Margot? Like, what's your deal?
I joined the bandit party for gold. That's all I did.
Well, if you
I
like
don't have
gold,
any ambitions.
if you like gold, we've been raking it in these last couple of weeks.
Where are you from?
The guild contracts. We took out a couple of gremlins or something, and we've just been raking it in.
Arthur can see the future.
My bad. Everyone looks at me like I'm crazy.
You dreamed it. It was foretold in the prophecy.
Let's get the darkest glare of death.
It's actually foreshadowing that I know things I shouldn't and don't know things I should. Like I canonically
So
say it,
far,
everyone
though-
looks at me like I'm crazy.
So far, though, from the guild, y'all have fought dire wolves.
Yes. Yes. So I say I want to keep that in. I want that to be
Oh, I
part of
won't
my mind
edit it out.
slipping. Okay. So I say that and everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy, and then I add, we've also fought some dire wolves and we've fought some werewolves, and it's been quite lucrative.
Yep.
Are you getting attacked?
Uh,
Just on your back.
What?
Orange. So
Oh.
he's literally attacking my arm and my legs. It's adorable
Aww.
because it
He's
keeps because it's making me think it's William.
What's Valen doing right now?
Yeah, Valen, what are you doing?
Just hanging out, reading one of my scrolls.
Was shooting in the back of Horton today.
We could always put him in there.
Since Valen said she was reading, Deb is going to acrobatically just lean his body back. Bottom, hold tight, and he just looks up.
That's both of you.
Oh god, that's for Squilliam. Squilliam's on his head right now.
William, hold on.
16.
I rolled a 1, so I'm headbutting the
You
ground
fell
hard.
Uh,
We gotta remember.
William has managed to hold on because natural 20.
Is Squilliam attempting to catch Dead Child?
No, Squilliam is on his head.
Yeah.
So he's
He's on top
attempting to
of
not
Dead
fall
Child.
off.
Wait a minute. If he's on my head and I just
He
slam
fell.
head first, because I rolled a nat 1.
But he rolled a nat 20. It cancels out.
Squilliam gets out of the way somehow.
So,
Squilliam
no,
hooks onto Cortax's
No, no.
head instead.
Yes.
let me play this part out.
Okay.
So Deb leans back with too much force, not realizing it, but also not realizing there's an octopi or squid,
Octopus.
And-
Single octopus.
an octopus on top of his head. So when he leans back, the octopus manages to cushion his blow with a little bit of a squeak and causes a little ink to come out.
Yep. You've got a little bit of an ink spot.
And describe Squilliam's nat 20 on that to go along with it. Yes, and?
Squilliam, as he's falling over, Squilliam starts pulling his way up Deb Chalice. Like, he's sitting here, and as he's leaning back, he pulls forward and starts going over his face. But he can't move fast enough, and he is basically a cat-sized octopus. So, part of him still ends up on the ground, but he doesn't get squished or hurt.
Good.
And it ends up with Squilliam just now on your face, like a face under. So, and now crawling down your body, like, no, I don't want this.
So while that's happening, Deb tenses up. He's like, but he's still going to maintain his original question. What you reading there, holy friend? Because Valen's a paladin, right?
No, he is a sorcerer.
Sorcerer. What you reading there, wannabe magic friend?
Oh,
That's so mean.
I'm a warlock. I'm meant to be mean.
What you reading there, Valen? And can you still hear us?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's just hard to hear. I'm having to wait for the backup noise from YouTube.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm reading this scroll. It's something about this lake that's not too far away from around here. It sounds pretty cool.
Do you think we should take this creepy water spider on my face to the lake and set it free?
He is now headed down to your chest.
Correct that. Should I throw it in the direction of the lake right now?
Or give it back to his
You do not need
owner?
to. I can take Squilliam back. I guess Squilliam would probably try to come back to me, but
Get it off me. Get it off of me. Get it off of me.
Squilliam starts crawling up and down.
Y'all are now 14 feet closer, and on my next roll, you should be there.
He's gonna go perch on my shoulder like Pikachu does on Ashes.
I like it.
Parrot on a pirate.
But Deb still asks that question to Valen's like, is the lake a good place to sit while octopi free?
Just for story context, Norline Margot is a basic bard that joins a group just to keep himself busy and keep
It wasn't anything important, just so you can watch chat.
attention off from his girlfriend that was turned into a bear. Okay. I was just reading the chat. Okay. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and get us to Vice's house.
Excellent.
So you guys are now approaching a cottage. From what you can see from the outside, it does appear to be a one-story cottage. Does have a chimney. There are windows. It's very cozy looking. In the Lost episode, we did have Michelangelo zoom through the chimney and go check it out.
Yes.
Do you want to do that again?
Yes.
Yes?
I'll have my smallest turtle depart from my head, and he will fly up. He will fly by some of the windows. He'll check it out. Doesn't see anything crazy, and he decides to go inside without making a ruckus. He goes up and in through the chimney, goes out, and kind of scopes the place out.
Perfect. Now, in the Lost episode, I'm about to retcon something, just for everyone, because I know we don't have any record of it, but during that Lost episode, I had everyone roll perception, and I had Sonnett roll stealth. Originally, I was having her sneak out the back.
Mm-hmm.
She's taking a different route away. You guys still will not notice her.
Okay.
But just know that canonically in the Lost episode and now, you just missed
Gotcha.
her. Okay. She was there.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, spoilers. So as you guys approach the house, Michelangelo's checking it out. Do you guys want to knock? Do you want to barge in? Do you want to sneak in? What do you guys want to do?
So does my little dude notice anything crazy out of the ordinary?
So, in the Lost episode, you guys did send him in. He went around and checked out the layout of the house and who all was in there. The only one there is Vice, and he is currently making BLTs.
Okay.
I think you're trying to
A
open the
lot
door,
of
Tim.
Well, in that case,
So this is a chance to kind of retcon a little bit and play it how you guys want to, capture it in the audio.
Okay, I
unless,
just want to go for opening the door.
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Unless anybody's opposed, I go up and just politely knock on the door.
Okay, are we knocking or are we just opening it?
I feel like not.
I think we should probably not.
Yeah.
We'll
knock.
Hold on.
Okay.
The way I see this is the professor goes to knock, we all just go, move him to the side, just open the door. Everyone wants to just go in.
Matters, young
I'm in the
ones.
Star House now.
We have been kind of jerky lately.
Okay, so here's how that plays out. Arthur walks up, he knocks on the door, and Vice, he's on his way to the door, but Kisuke has now moved you out of the way, just opening the door like he lives there, and walking straight on in. Are you doing anything special as you do this, or are you just walking in?
Isn't this the point when I can't say anything?
Yes, you can't say anything about if Vice knows anything about Sonnett. Otherwise,
So essentially,
we
you know,
can choose a
hey,
different
Vice.
curse if you want.
I don't know what happens. There are, so I'm gonna stick with the one I know.
Okay. Yeah, so you just cannot indicate that Vice knows anything about Sonnett.
Hey, Vice, you rat, what you doing?
I'm sorry. Did we already do Peacekin and Inspiration?
I believe
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I liked that better, but it's too late. I can't give you two. Vice, you rat!
How's it going?
So, Vice trods up in his kiss the cook apron and nothing else. And for the sake of, just so that everyone knows what Vice looks like, think Brendan Fraser and George of the Jungle. Yes.
Nice.
This is canon from the Lost episode, just reiterating.
Whole ass out.
Whole ass out, he is butt naked under this kiss the cook apron. It is fairly short, but it does not reveal his private area.
Look.
Anyway,
My usual introduction is just to point my gun at people.
fair. But okay, so you come in, you're like, Vice, you rat, what are you doing? He trods up in his kiss the cook apron, smiling, looking like he's got a platter of sandwiches ready for you guys. And he's smiling, he's like, I'm making you lunch. And you are now pointing a gun at him. Are you trying to intimidate him or no?
I'm just standing there pointing a gun. That's all I'm really doing. If it's intimidation, it's intimidation.
Okay, well if that's
Looks
your
like you're both standing up ready.
Should I call for that one?
It's a duel at noon.
If intimidating is your goal, I need you to roll intimidation. And it's going to be opposed.
I think it'll be hard if he doesn't roll anything below 6.
Yeah, no, he's not intimidated at all, much like in the Lost episode.
So I see that he's not intimidated, and after being pushed out of the way and slightly irritated by this, I just walk up to him. I grab the barrel of his firearm and I lower it and I say, "Manners! Goodness! Just take a breath, you. Hello, I'm sorry for the intrusion. Thank you for making food. We would love to have a chat."
Well, what would you like to chat about?
We're looking for a missing person. And if my colleagues would stop being quite so trigger-happy and rude, we would like to have some civil conversation about this missing person. We believe you may know some of their whereabouts.
Well, who's the missing person? We can start there.
Absolutely. A princess, by the name of Sonnett.
You know, I don't think I recall a Sonnett.
Well, she happens to be entangled in a missing carriage of ours, which your name is signed under.
Forgery.
Yes, quite. So we suspect, to clear your name, you might have some answers for us.
I've seen a picture of her, correct?
I can't really recall if I've ever seen someone by that name. I would need to see a picture to know if I'd seen one.
Have we seen what she looks like?
You guys have a portrait of her. So in the very first episode, you guys were provided with your gold for your equipment, a portrait of Sonnett so you can show people what she looks like when you're questioning, and you have stolen some personal effects from her room, including her diary that she kept in her room. So her diary that she kept in her room, you stole one of her shoes, or you did, but I think it was you.
One of you.
One of us did.
Someone stole the shoe.
Someone sniffed it.
Yeah.
I'm the sniffer.
I think you stole it.
Yeah, I think you
Yes.
stole it after you sniffed it out.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this could come in handy in case he needs to sniff her out again. Well, that jogs my memory. I render the portrait. This young woman.
Or if you need a physical object or a physical person, I will use disguise self to turn into the portrait.
You can do both if you want.
Yes.
In what order?
I guess it's
Same time.
Same time. I'm pulling out the portrait.
Vice is going to look at the portrait first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, looking at
I'm gonna
Vice.
twirl around.
Looking at the portrait again. Looking looking at Caius again.
Do
She's right here.
I sense anything from him?
No sight.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Well,
Yes, don't
speaking
forget
of
what you have left.
speaking of artifacts of hers, I still have this shoe. Did you dare?
And at this point, since I used to have the same curse,
Or-
I keep doing the same thing I did last time.
Do what?
So, since I'm still under that same curse where I literally just have to go, I just don't know anything about Sonnett. Just keep reiterating that every time anyone asks.
Yes. And so he's going to roll to bluff. What did you say you rolled?
24.
I would have to do.
Is it 18 plus 5 plus
I'd have to roll a nat 20.
Huh?
Why is your thing on my dice tower?
Because they can't hear us.
You know he is bluffing. He is not being truthful. He is being very careful not to lie, per se. Like he's using words like I can't recall. He's saying, she's right there. But he's not saying she was never here. He's not saying that that he hasn't run into her in the past. He's being careful about what he says. That's what you pick up from your insight check.
I sense you know more than you are letting on.
I think he's actually on six.
Yeah, someone on Discord wants to speak.
Oh no, I didn't realize that's not something that I know, so I'm good.
You can still try to contribute.
Yeah, come on in. Dude's naked.
So this dude's lying, right?
Yes, this dude is lying.
Alright. I don't really have an idea of quite what's going on, but I'm just gonna grab him by his shirt and hit him with like a Christian Bale, like, where is she?
Now keep in
Are
mind,
you gonna-
he's wearing nothing but an apron.
Yeah, so you're grabbing by his apron. Are you rolling? Are you doing
Grab the
intimidation?
apron.
How tight is this apron?
I'm just hitting him with the, where is she?
Like,
Where is she? Use my demon.
is it clear we see why Jane wanted him right off the bat, or no, they gotta talk it out first?
Give me just a second. I have to check and see if, I think intimidation is under charisma, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. What you are doing right now, you can either roll intimidation if you want, or we can role play this out. You're going to have to act through it. If you do well and decide, hey, I want to add a roll on top of this, you can do that and that'll give you advantage. If you're doing really bad and you decide you want to roll to help yourself out, I'm gonna make you do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Alright, so either roll intimidation or
Or role play it out with
See
me.
what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wing it. Let's see what happens.
Bet. Oh yes, this is gonna be fun. All right, so you're doing the Christian Bale. Where is she?
Yeah, where is she?
I'm going to, at this point, realizing he will just keep referencing me, I'm going to drop the Sonnett disguise.
Good idea. Because he was about to say she's right there, but as she disappears, he goes, "Well, she's not here, but I am."
While this entire wait.
Is that the reaction you wanted?
I did not hear you.
Wait, so that's what he said back, right?
Yeah, he said, "Well, she's not here, but I am," and he gives you a wink.
We gotta figure this out, man.
The only thing we need to figure out is what are we?
What are we even doing here, man?
Why are you holding me so tightly?
So close to my
I mean, like,
face.
I'm spiraling.
Do you want to add any rolls to this, or do you want to keep going?
Rolling
You're dealing with a
opposed
horny
seduction.
And it's working.
Man, this isn't working. Okay, hold on.
And we
I'm just
go.
gonna roll around.
And we go.
If you're coughing out, I want you to roll at disadvantage.
Where you going? You ain't going nowhere.
No, man, okay, I'm running out of things to say.
I think it's time for me to
Just, no.
Can I be doing something simultaneously and give him a second to
Sure,
think?
yeah, take a moment to think. Paul's gonna speak.
So when I pulled the portrait out, I remembered the shoe as well, and the whole circumstances surrounding that. So as I pull the portrait out, and then he starts interrogating him, I pull the shoe out and I say, "You there with the keen senses."
Now keep in mind, due
Yes.
to how things happened moments ago,
Yeah.
Dev is full on laying on his back, being dragged by Corvax. Arms crossed, face fully serious. He's that serious.
Yeah.
Like he'll still hear you, and you'll know you're addressing him by the smell. And so
Yes.
he'll just go, "Yes, I am the one who sniffs."
Would you mind putting those unique abilities to the test once more? Since we believe she may have been here.
Only if you give me the other thing that smells delicious in here. Referring to the BLTs.
Oh yeah, the sandwiches are free for everybody.
Yeah, but he can't get it.
I-
He has to be fed.
I've been taking them off the platter and just eating them.
Oh, let's see. There were a total of, let's say 20, so that everyone could have had at least 2. You have eaten 10 of them.
So, and someone needs to actually hand feed them a sandwich now.
I just kind of airdrop it.
Opens his mouth wide like a hinge and just swallows it all in one gulp.
Like a gator.
Well, I guess that solves that. And then I put the shoe down to your level.
You're welcome to one of my dad's towers too. Anybody who needs it. But
Get rid of this abomination.
I like your abomination.
The thing is, screw this many times.
3. So,
So
Dev.
sniffed badly.
So,
The scent has faded.
I got it. So I take a, I have news. I pick up scent. It smells like stinky air from your butt. So for now on, you are now stinky friend.
It has been in a bag of holding this whole time.
Something in bag of holding
As which
stinks.
we canonically know has some mysterious sticky creatures inside. Someone was speaking on Discord.
It's because Valen was in there.
Well, I was just saying, I guess, like,
What? It
You
cut
have
out.
my internet now, it's so bad.
really?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Well, I was just saying, I guess Devin smells like ass.
Yep, it does. It smells like ass.
Yeah, but I can't call him ass friend. That's weird.
Stinky friend.
I'm just a stinky little guy.
I mean,
Stinky
Dev,
little turtle.
Dev already has a bottom friend.
Oh no.
Or we can have bottom friend and ass friend.
Bottom friend and booty friend.
And well endowed friend if we ever get there.
Again. Alright, but that concludes Dev's thing.
Okay. Let's see. It was Moraga or Mirden that he was flirting with.
Mirror.
Yeah, Mirden.
Have you decided what you want to do next, or are you dropping it, or?
Yeah, okay.
Sushi roll.
I can go 2 ways with this, but I'm not really sure which way.
What the
Yeah,
point?
if you want to. Yeah. Let's see.
You've got the ball.
Morago is going to walk up to Mirren, put his hand on his shoulder, and he's going to calm down. Calm down, buddy. I do not think this is the way you want to go. Okay. Okay. New plan. I'm gonna wild shape into a cat, jump into his arms, and say, "Pretty please."
Aw.
He's pretty
And
pleased
Vice-
with that.
Vice loves cats, and he's going to pet you, and I want to roll for pets. 15. I'd say he's doing a pretty good job petting you. And he says, "Oh, the sleepy little kitty," and he starts singing you a little lullaby. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy you have
I'm still
any?
trying to.
Well, he's also, as he does this, casting Charm Person. So I want to pull up Charm Person real quick.
Better put in the check. Jack.
Do what?
Copyright strike.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't worry, we'll replace the word kitty with dragon.
Okay, so.
Dragon. One dragon. A ball of scales.
Heavy dragon.
Okay, you
It's
need to
needed.
make
Growl, growl, growl.
red dinosaur moment. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. And I will tell you if you pass, because I have to pull up his thing. 14, and I think that passes. Give me just a second. I have to pull up Vice. And have some water. So little baby, so thirsty. Okay, so his.
You don't want to do that. We got weird stuff.
I said cat. Just right there on the water dish.
You don't want to do that. Weird stuff like that.
With the cat dish? Yeah, I'm sure the cat loves the water so much.
Bear with me.
Rare.
I'm just trying to remember what this. Okay. Spellcasting okay. 8 plus proficiency bonus plus spellcasting modifiers. 8. You did pass, so you are not charmed by Vice. But he did
Okay.
try. But he is going to try to use that and just kind of deter he's going to pretend like he's just focused on the fact that you're a cat. So do with that what you will.
It's like, oh, dang it, this is so comfy, but I gotta stay on task right now. I'm like, just, please, I beg you. But I don't even, man, you know what, you guys got this. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute.
Okay. I was gonna roll to see if he was gonna give in with your pleading, but you gave up. So he's gonna just keep petting you and pretend like nobody else is there. You're his cat now.
What's he Balin doing?
Dang, I'm like literally kitten right now.
Did I already give him inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
I think almost everyone has inspiration.
While they're distracted, can I make a quick investigation check to see if anything like seems off, quickly covered up, a weird hatch, something like anything?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
21.
Okay. You can. So this is also from. It's not from the Lost episode. It's from the stuff that followed thereafter.
Okay.
You do notice that the bookshelf is slightly scooted over in the living room, and you can see that there is a spot in the floor that's a little bit off.
Okay. Do I know at this point that he's actively like not answering questions? Because I know he did the check, and the cat was like, "Please tell us what you know." And but do I realize
You'll
that he's
have to roll
actively?
insight to find
Okay,
out.
okay. Wanted to make sure. Let's see what that does. Oh, 19 plus 3, 22.
That beats his 12, so yes, you can also tell that he is dodging this question. He doesn't necessarily want to lie, but
Yeah.
he doesn't necessarily want to tell you the truth.
Okay. Well, in that case, while he has a cat in his arms and various people throttling him, I'm just going to walk over to the bookshelf. And I'm like, he's not telling the whole truth. What's this doing here?
And what Vice is going to do now,
Yeah.
actually what we should be doing for this is probably rolling initiative so that we're not just having
Okay.
all of this back and forth.
Sure.
So let's go ahead and roll
Given the circumstances,
initiative.
Dad will just go last.
It wants to go last. Okay, so Vice.
Second to last.
Given our circumstances.
Yeah. But just for, since I give yeah, it wouldn't.
I am in the log right now. Hold on.
If I'm not mistaken, there's that he's getting to know that Chris keeps saying, I still know anything.
Yes, and every time it's mentioned, we say this. And roll insight on that if you guys want to.
Nat 20
Okay, so our
plus. That was for insight. That was nat 20 plus 3.
Okay, what did you roll on your initiative?
Insight was 15 for the
19 plus 1, 20.
9 finish.
Non-natural.
9 for initiative.
Ugly 20.
Okay.
Synthetic.
Give me just a second. I gotta catch up on the
Plastic
initiatives real
surgery
quick.
20.
Okay,
You can
so
play
10,
on
14
20.
is where we started. So we got Meridian.
You haven't rolled anything good, have you?
Because I'm not rolling for anything in that. Copper dies backfire. It's not nice when it's not absorbing.
You should roll it into my arena. See if it changes your outcome. Not really. Give it a good 3 test rolls.
Mirrodin, was that? Never mind. It says insight check.
Oh. Wow, it's only a 2 on it. I was really hoping it was
Okay.
side.
I see a lot of people rolled inside and not. I'm trying to find out what was initiative real quick.
I don't want to break anything.
Okay, I have to look through and see the thing. So Vice got 18, Mirrodin got 12, Darley got 16, Kisuke got 17. That was an insight check. That's an insight check. Margo. Got an 18. And Valen, you didn't roll initiative. There it is, 19. And then Deb, you wanted to go last?
Yep.
I'll give you a 1. Cortex. What? I don't see it
I'm
in
second to last because
Second to
he's
last.
still in my hacker.
We're a package.
here.
Each one
Okay.
basically attaches at the shoulders.
Oh no, I'm dragging him now. So you're gonna have a fun time right now.
How are you dragging him? Is it like his legs are just wrapped around here, or you could actually drag him?
No, my dreads are locked up in his ankles.
Okay.
He's got.
So
They're really dreadlocks.
pretty much, let me look at these insight checks. We have a 14. We
Magic
have
friend, get in
a
this action.
12. We have a insight into like putting all these dots together. Why does Kisuke keep saying Vice knows nothing of Sonnett? Why is Vice dodging questions? Why is the bookshelf pushed over slightly? All of these are great questions, and the answer to that is it seems like he's stalling. He's stalling for time. And do with that information what you will. The order is Arthur, Valen, Vice, Margot, Kisuke, Darle, Mirden, Caius, Corthax, dead. And I can repeat that as needed, but Arthur, it is your move.
Okay, so while the commotion of him being throttled and also petting a cat is going on, I start to poke around and I see the trapdoor or the bookshelf moved, and I start going over to it to open that and just see what's going on, because I've got the feeling that something is amiss.
Okay. And do you want to do anything further before passing it to Valen?
So I walk over to it and start
That's your movement.
Okay, and then I guess as the action, I try and open it. If I can't open it, like logically, then I would move the bookshelf first and then open it.
Okay. You know some things from previous episodes as a player.
Fair.
Would Arthur continue to act the same way he did before?
Only with the new information, because I rolled an investigation check and I saw a weird door, and I already had my little guy fly around. There's nothing in the main rooms that I can see that's amiss. I know something's amiss, and then the only other kind of option would be some kind of hidden door, and I found a hidden door. So logically, I'm like, 1 + 1 = 1 in a bun. If you add this, I'm going to do that.
Okay, and what is that? Are you going to do what you did before, where you're pulling out books, or are you going to try to move it over? Are you going to do something completely different?
I think first I'm just going to try and move the bookshelf entirely, like, off the door.
Then I need a strength check from you. And I have been giving you guys the DCs as a courtesy through the season 1 of this campaign. I don't have to do that. It's not required. I will tell you if you pass, though.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that one? That landed so perfectly, too. Nat 20, you move it. Describe.
Turtle power.
We'll describe it. This is your moment. You rolled a nat 20. This is your moment.
So I start to push, and it's not really moving. And then my homunculus servant, which is always just riding on my head, is like, I can help, and starts to push with all his might. And then it starts to move, but not quite enough, because I'm a 3-foot-tall little turtle man, and he's just a tiny little guy. And so my steel defender kind of perks up, and he's like, yes, we're pushing. And pushes, and all of a sudden it just slides out of the way, along with me kind of falling over just on the floor. Whoa, whoa.
Nice. I love it. So that's your action. Do you want to take any bonus actions at all? Only a little, you can really do.
Irish lightning.
Yes, I will, you know what? Maybe I'll try and do some acrobatics to land gracefully, or keep my footing.
Oh, my back.
I really should have rolled for dice. Okay, so an 8.
An 8? Okay, so you don't land as gracefully as you... Yeah. Still, you don't land as gracefully as you would like to have, but you don't fall over.
Okay.
The bookshelf is moved. So with that, it is now Valen's turn.
Okay.
And by the way, this episode is canon.
Okay.
The 2 short little, well not short, but the little sessions that we did after the Lost episode is Foggy Memories.
Okay.
Okay. just so that we can retcon this and it makes sense for the story. Sir, do you want us to use visual aids?
No, I think you're proposing the retcon.
He's like, there better still be an orgy.
Right? Oh, don't worry. We can make it happen.
Don't worry, it's coming. Wait.
It will.
Oh,
But anyway, it is Valen's turn.
Okay, so let's see, so Vice is still occupied with Mirrodin, right?
Yes, he is still holding Mirrodin, petting him. He has noticed that Arthur has moved his bookshelf. He's preparing to put Mirrodin down on his turn, but that's going to be a minute. I mean, that's going to be after you. So, whatever you want to do in this moment.
Let's see. Well, I definitely want to go look at the bookcase now that it's moved. See, I guess I could help Arthur get up too if he's not up yet.
Well, he didn't fall over.
Oh, okay.
So, as of this moment, the bookshelf is moved. The trapdoor is exposed. Arthur is standing on it with his tower of pearls.
Yeah, I want to go over there. What have you found over here, Arthur?
I suspect something's amiss. My little fellow here has cleared the rooms up here, and I spotted this trap door, which 1 + 1 = 1 and a pun, there should be something going on down here.
Interesting. We should distract Vice and see if we can get in there.
Indeed.
Okay? And are you going to do anything on this turn, or is that conversation your turn?
I'm gonna end my turn on there so I can figure it out.
Okay. So Vice, overhearing what you guys are saying, noticing that the bookshelf has been moved and the trapdoor is exposed, he says, "Wait. I know the reason that you guys came here. It's not for Sonnett. Those guys outside, they hired you to come here. You're here to rob me." And he says, "You're welcome to anything on this floor, but everything down below is too valuable to part with." And he puts Mirrodin down, and he ends his turn. Next will be Marigo. If we keep the initiative order, we can play off of that in roleplay, but definitely, feel free to jump in on the dialogue now.
I'll be real with you. I'm just waiting on the gay orgies thing.
I don't know, depending on
Or
time.
Marigo can jump in since it's technically his turn, or whatever y'all want to do.
I don't know, depending on timing, that might have to be the cliffhanger.
Insertion.
We are at an hour 41 right now.
Insertion.
Audio check. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, we can hear.
Yes.
Okay. Just to remind everyone of the order, I don't know if y'all want to keep going in it, but next will be Marigo, Kiske, Darle, Mirrodin, Caius, Corthax, Deb. That's what everybody rolled in initiative.
I will look at Vice and ask him why he thinks that we are. Wait a minute, why am I doing it like that? Why do you think we're here to rob you?
Because you traveled here with the bandit party. They've been plotting this for months.
So you're just paranoid.
I've been watching you.
All of us?
Individually.
Even me.
Especially you.
Why especially? Okay. Why especially me? Hold on. I need to
You're the
answer
only
this.
one I can't quite figure out.
Oh, you figured
What
everyone
do you know
else.
about me?
just to confirm, I am speaking with Margot, right? And you are the one who does not recall why you are there, right?
Correct.
Well, because you don't seem to really have a specific motivation. Now, these guys I've been watching for a while. They've been on my radar ever since something happened. Now, what I know this big guy over here, he wants to find his mom. This turtle
You don't
man,
know that.
okay, this turtle man over here, he just wants to learn more. This guy with the octopus, he doesn't know what's going on, but his only goal is to find out. This guy over here with the piggyback rides, I'm not going to disclose all of his past, but it is dark. It is very dark. This girl over here, she just wants to find her sister. This guy over here, pointing at Valen, we haven't talked about your main motivation much, but Vice assumes that you also are thirsting for knowledge. And then finally he looks at the cat, at Mirden, and he says, "This is my pet now." And then up to Kisuke, and he says, "Truly what you yearn for is freedom." And he asks, "Am I correct?"
No.
Yeah, you pretty much got it.
In a way,
Listen, man,
I'm
I'm just here for a good time. Let's see what happens.
Not here for a long time.
I'm chasing life experience.
So it is okay to just roleplay this right now, right?
Yes, yeah. This is, if y'all roll insight, feel free. But with your rolls from before, you already know that he's pretty much biding time. So he's really just trying to keep you there.
So,
How small is this room?
About like this.
Okay.
Most everybody has been here at least once. If not, you'll see it one day. We've got the living room, we've got the kitchen, we've got the bedroom off to the side.
So I'm going to walk up to him and be like, "So, you know our backstories, and you've been watching all of us. That means you know about me a little bit, right?"
I know a little bit about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to lean in close, and I'm going to say, "So you know who I'm serving, right?
And you
And
don't
what
know
I'm
who
capable
can
of.
defeat him.
But you know what I'm capable
And
How
you
about
don't know
you
what
tell
I'm
us
capable
what-
of.
of. Fair. How about this? I cast suggestion. And I say,
Let me pull up suggestions and see if there's anything that I have to do. But I am listening.
and I say, Darley has been looking for her sister for quite a while. And the king misses her so much. Wouldn't you miss your daughter if you had one? And want her back home safe? Would you mind not stalling and at least telling us where she's going?
I'm listening, and I will get to it. I just have to see if he
Yeah.
has to do what he says.
It is a save. I believe a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. And it doesn't. The DC is going to be dependent on you.
14.
Does a nat 20 resist it? So,
Have I
Vice,
found out then, son?
also just for everyone, I did, in fact, roll a nat 20. But Vice nods, he listens, he says, "Of course, if I had a daughter, I would absolutely want to make sure that she didn't go through that pain.
Right?
Unfortunately, I don't have a daughter.
No.
What I have is a husband that I am fiercely loyal to, with a destiny of his own.
Is that the daughter's name? Destiny?
No.
The daughter he doesn't have.
I'm not
This is
interested in your husband.
I can't hear Alex, hold on.
We're not interested in your husband. We're just worried about Sonnett's safety. The king is worried about Sonnett's safety. We have been tasked with making sure she's safe and brought home safe. Can't you understand and empathize with that as a man?
As a man, yes, I absolutely can empathize with that. And I assure you that were the fate of the world not in the balance, and my loyalty not in the balance as well, I would be happy to help.
To whom?
My loyalty to him,
Mhm.
my husband.
To your husband's behind this.
My husband has a very high stake in the outcome of the fates of this world.
Sounds like we all need to have a conversation with your husband.
His husband kidnapped the princess!
No, and this is the first straight answer you're getting from him. No.
Uh-huh.
He, and you guys can roll inside if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and role play this out. No. He did not kidnap her.
But he is.
She's not here, but she was.
Alert the king's guard!
He is
We've-
aiding in the kidnapping.
We found her kidnapper!
Well, she wasn't kidnapped in the first place.
Don't know that.
Vice is telling you right now. Vice is telling you that, and
I have no
it's
reason
up
to
to
trust him.
you to roll insight.
I will willingly fail it.
Okay.
I have no reason to trust him at this point, because all he has done is stall for time and give us half-truths, misleading answers. So at this point, I'm already like, no, you're going to say anything you can to, like, get out of this. You just accidentally, the one truth I got was you admitted that your husband is involved in the princess's disappearance. So now I, in my kooky little turtle brain, am convinced that he just admitted guilt, that he knows his husband is responsible for the disappearance of the princess, therefore it was a kidnapping!
Are there any laws within the kingdom?
Yes, and also if you feel like you know what Leo would do in this situation, and you feel like Alex would be okay with it, feel free to make Leo come home.
I'm fine with this idea right here.
Okay. Okay.
So,
My co-DM.
so
Coco Diem.
Coco Diem.
The
Seize
Coco
the
Diem.
Coco. No, Coco Day.
so before I speak up, has everyone had their chance to play first?
The next person on the initiative after Marigo was supposed to be Kisuke. And then Darla, then Mirrodin, then Caius, and Cortex, and Deb.
Yeah.
We did get into a debacle here.
No, you're fine.
But yeah, if we do keep the initiative order, there are some people that have not gone yet.
Let's keep the initiative order.
Okay. We will end up going over 2 hours.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as it's not my notes, we're fine.
No, you're good. Well, I got plenty. Yeah.
But I can go for the cards.
So with that information, you now have had this giant bomb dropped on you guys. Vice's husband knows a lot. Vice has to protect this destiny that he has spoken of. That's why he's not telling you everything that you want to know. He's going to attempt to, still keep you there. By answering your questions as earnestly as he deems fit. So, with that, the people who have not had a turn are Kisuke, Darle, Mirrodin, Caius, you had your turn a couple times,
Yeah.
Cortex, and Deb. So next would be Kisuke, if you would like to jump in.
Yeah. So when Vice was saying each individual motivation. I was actually going to correct him and go in. Actually, Vice, that's incorrect. It's not freedom I seek, but revenge.
Are you still mad about that?
Huh?
Are you still mad about that? He says.
Oh, I'm mad as hell. But as you said now that you don't know anything about Sonnett, I think I know what I'm going to do. You say there's valuables down there, just like a good dungeon raider, I'm going down the hole.
Well, let me show you which door, he says. So with that, does anyone else want to jump in, or do we all just want to follow Vice down into the depths of the basement?
I'd like to stay where I'm at.
Was that, Zach?
No, Cam.
Cam. Okay, so you're staying where you're at. Okay. Don't everyone speak at once. Do what?
Yeah, I'd like to go down.
Okay. Who else wants to go down?
Well, that was my plan all along.
I will follow up with my.
Darla, did you say you're going or staying?
I'm gonna stay upstairs.
Okay. So we have Margot and Darla stay behind. Who else?
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay. Is anyone else staying upstairs? I guess is the better question.
Well, what are you trying to do, Bottom Frank?
What are you trying to do?
What are you trying to do?
Come on.
You're the legs of the operation.
I don't know. What do you want to do today?
Oh, but you want to fucking die.
How strong are you?
Y'all are just one large
Deep.
creature that managed
I got
to
it.
form from too many things.
Let's both roll opposing. You're gonna try and drag me.
Okay.
Okay?
Instrument.
Instrument. Okay. You ready? You ready?
Yep. This is the one time.
14.
That's an
Ooh, so you're trying to drag as you want to go downstairs, but your feet are just sliding against the floor.
And you're just chilling. So y'all are staying.
The 6'6" dragonborn decided to put all his weight in his chest.
I don't want to go.
Then we
Not
won't
right.
go.
A smooth criminal.
I only wanted to go because I thought you wanted to go.
You need to stop assuming.
I just wanted the BLTs.
Okay, so I'm going to just remove them from
Cortex is iron deficient, so he constantly has to eat something.
So Vice is actually going to lead you guys down. So the order now is going to be Vice, Arthur, Valen, Kisuke, Mirden, and Caius. Those are the people going downstairs. If I got any of that wrong, please speak up now. Alright, so we're descending the stairs. Vice opens the trapdoor and starts to walk down. There is a spiral staircase, and he does say, watch your step. These are steep. Because he cares. He wants to make sure you guys are okay. He's a little weird, but he's not evil. He's chaotic good, to be exact.
Yeah.
So he starts leading you down the stairs, and do y'all want to roll perception on your way down?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can I actively investigate on the way down? Like I'm actually actively looking for weird things. Like
Yes.
he says that and I'm like already distrusting and I'm like
Yeah, so he
That
did
might be a
say, let me show you which door.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not opening doors, but I am investigating like the walls and floor of this walkway, of this staircase. I'm like,
Go ahead and roll investigation, I'll tell you if you pass.
+8, So that is 14. Let me use this too.
Alright,
16.
If you have just burned your inspiration, give me that good die. And so that's a 16.
Yes.
With your 16, here is what you see, and you can relay this to the party if you'd like.
Okay.
So what you see very first, what appears to be a small armory, possibly. You're seeing whips, chains. You're seeing shackles.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of, it looks like torture devices.
Interesting. Yes.
That's the very first thing you see, just hung up on the wall.
Who is closest to me?
So in order, going down the stairs, we
Yes.
have Vice, you, Valen, Peaceday, Mirden, and Caius.
Well, then I will turn to Valen as we go down. My goodness, it looks like a torture chamber down here.
As you continue down the stairs, you're going to see 8 doors.
Mhm.
They are numbered 1 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going downwards.
Okay.
You may choose to say, hey, maybe I'll open that door later, because he's not showing you any of these doors. These are not the doors he's trying to take you to.
Right.
If you want to open one and peek in,
Mm-hmm.
you can, but you will be kind of holding up the rest of the party. But you can also just kind of make a note to check it out later.
First, I'm going to impose a will save. So I'm gonna. I think that's a wisdom saving throw. To see if I'm like, if my curiosity gets the better of me.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm gonna give you a DC, just a 10 on that.
okay. I have +3. Okay. I don't do it. I'm very curious. I want to check room 6 later, but I will not peek now.
Okay, cool. So does anyone else want to check anything out on the way down, or do anything as you're descending the staircase?
Every one of us opens a single
I'll
door
keep
at
a
the same
mental
time.
note to check the doors later, but keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
So if everyone's pretty content with just continuing down the stairs and ignoring the doors, other than just, oh man, I might look at those later.
Mhm.
I thought Valen was going to say something after.
Yeah, Valen, were you starting to say something?
I don't remember.
I had just mentioned the torture chamber, or so I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Whips and chains. I don't know if that's the same kind of dungeon we're thinking about.
Ooh, the spice here, man.
Spices
That was my
draining
only
ear to ear.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me.
And as you say that, Vice does giggle to himself. Yep, that's exactly what he does. He takes you guys down the stairs, and at the bottom you see a ninth door. Now this one is not off the stairway like all the others. No, platforms with the doors off to the side. This one you have to fully get into the basement, and you have to walk across the floor to get to it. It's not very far. It's about maybe 15 feet. Not huge basement, but you can move around in there. Everyone can.
Right. Okay.
A little tight quarters because there's a bunch of you, but it's fine.
Right.
He goes up to the door. Whose turn is it? It is. I guess it would be Valen's turn at this point. Valen, would you like to roll perception or investigation?
Sure, I'll be perception.
Okay.
12.
With a 12, you do notice that this door is a little weird. It's got 4 knobs on it, and you're not sure why it has that many knobs, but you do notice that. And if anyone else wants to roll anything on that, feel free.
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
Yeah.
Okay,
Try.
Tuesday got a 19.
Being a knobby snooze.
Your knob senses activated.
Oh, crap.
It just looks like normal door hardware. It doesn't give off any kind of magical vibes.
I'll tell you in a minute, depending on your roll.
Sure. I was debating, so that is, I'm investigating a 21.
Okay,
That was an
That's
8
enough.
for me.
do what?
That was an 8 for me, so I noticed nothing.
Okay. So on your perception checks, Kisuke got a 19, Arthur got a 21. You guys do notice that these knobs have some interesting inscriptions and
Mhm.
shapes to them, and they do shimmer just a bit. If you were to decide to do an Arcana roll, I'll tell you what kind of magic is on them,
Okay.
but I will go first and tell you what the knobs will look like.
Okay.
So, in descending order, top to bottom, on the top there is a knob that is shaped like a book.
Okay.
Below that is a knob that is shaped like a diadem, which is a tiara for anyone that doesn't know. Below that is the head of a dragon, and on the very bottom is a doorknob that is not shimmering yet, that has the 12 zodiac symbols carved into it.
And which one is Vice grabbing?
You'll see in a minute. We have some people that want to roll Arcana.
That's 18.
18? So with an 18, you are going to find that this door seems to be enchanted with some sort of travel magic. You can tell that each knob leads to a different place, and that these places are not necessarily in his house.
Okay. I've seen this sort of thing before.
And you have. You do recall the door of many knobs from the Temple of Saloon.
We use this same sort of magic to store our janitorial supplies at the college.
Actually, fun fact from one of the bonus episodes,
Yeah.
there in the Temple of Saloon,
Yeah.
for some godforsaken reason, there is a knob on the door of many knobs that leads to a laboratory. Deb and Athena explored it, and it actually does lead to your college.
Yeah, just don't ask Dad. That nightmare's nuts.
Well, if he went to my classroom, he probably would.
Maybe it was your classroom. We'll talk about that later.
Alright.
So with that being said, you see Vice reaching for the door with the dragon knob. He opens the door and he says, "This is the door she went through."
Can I roll insight on that?
You can roll insight if you'd like.
That's kind of cocked, but I think there's going to be a 13.
For the 13.
That would be 3.
What do you say, 23?
23.
Bennett?
16 for me.
Okay. You do find that he is telling the truth. She did go through that door. Would you guys like to take a peek in there? Now, I will let you guys know we are about to end on a cliffhanger.
Sure.
Okay.
Swing the door open and...
Yes. So as Vice opens the door and says, "This is the door she went through," you peer inside and you are suddenly face to face with a sleeping adult black dragon. And that's where we're going to leave off. That is the end of the episode.
Alright.
Comments, questions, concerns.
I'm concerned about my safety.
Do what?
Me too.
Discord.
Hello?
Somebody said something, I just don't know what they said.
You can take it. No, Discord just cut out again.
I guess it did.
Yeah, it did.
Anyone on Discord able to hear us? We don't really want to end without saying goodbye.
If you want to give Deb $100, don't say anything. Corthax, thank you for volunteering.
Now, something I am going to do is I'm going to end this live stream so that we can just have a discussion and be good. Guys, we wound up with 5 viewers. We had, we didn't do the gremlins. I'm so sorry. We're going to do that next episode because we wound up doing something else. Sorry, Mike. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see y'all next month. Now, how do I end a live?
Goodbye.
Arrivederci.
I guess I just hit the X.
I am